We are so live.
Bro, no one told us anything.
We're just yapping it up.
You're over here saying some out-of-pocket stuff, bro.
I got a haircut.
But yeah, what up, y'all? We live.
Oh my God.
This thing never fucking tells me anymore.
How are you guys? Happy Monday. New start to the week. Welcome to Mitú Daily.
You have to introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm Daniela.
I'm
Sorry.
Alejandro, hi. And we have the Tuesday Corner. Actually, we have a new rep today.
What's up, guys? Gene with the lovely Diana here next to me.
You've seen her a few times before, but she graced us with her presence once more on the Monday.
Like once a month. That's my
Your
quota.
Your quota.
Yes.
Well, I feel like we got to start the week off strong, you know, new week ahead, new month ahead. June is ending.
I know,
Isn't that
right?
crazy? I feel like,
Time is flying by.
Isn't there a Julio joke like how there is one for May or no?
There
what do you
should
mean?
be though. Like it's gonna be May.
Like it's
but
gonna
like
be
Julio.
May. Is there a Julio one with Julio Iglesias? No, is there one? I always
Julio?
thought there was one.
Oh yeah, oh no, wait. Julio, yeah. Gracias, Julio.
Gracias.
But it's like a Spanish singer, no?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How was your weekend, guys? Talk to me real quick. Chilling
good.
it? I saw that lineup. Yo, he got the sickest shape up. I had to compliment him on
You
that.
Oh,
are,
me.
People already complimenting you on your new look, Alejo, in the chat.
Oh, your haircut looks great and fresh. Thank you.
wow.
Bro, I went at 8:15 in the morning.
That's why they were on it.
I was like, I have to go before I do some other stuff. Can you please come me in the morning? He's like, yeah, I got you. So, but yeah, bro, it was a fun weekend. Went to Disneyland, and then yesterday we went to Korean barbecue, did some chores, errands. Yeah. How about you guys?
I did tours. I had to do laundry. That is a whole day affair.
Laundry? Did you fold it and stuff too?
Yeah.
Bro, because we've been washing, but
That's
we don't
why-
put it away.
That's why it's like a whole day affair. Like I have to fold all the clothes,
It is.
then put it away,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have to clean my room and clean the area, and it's just fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can say the.
Guys, we have to
F.
give a very special birthday shout out. It's Clipper Carlos's birthday today.
Oh!
Feliz
Yo, Clipper Carlos, happy birthday,
cumpleaños. Wow, what a special day. He says today is the best day in June. It's my birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. I hope you have a great
Cancer
day.
King.
Happy birthday, CC. Clipper Carlos, get it, CC? Hey! That's
And
what's
I
up.
like this, you know, you guys were complimenting each other. Undock Runner NYC said, men don't compliment each other enough.
Oh.
This is true.
I do. Ask my boy.
You're good.
He
You're
posted
good.
the picture and I was like, yo, leader, that's like one of the freshest lineups I've seen.
He didn't say that
What?
until now. Not saying.
But
knows
like
I do.
normalize it.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is
no,
why
I'll say it, I'll
there-
say it.
This is why there's girlhood, because like a girl posts an Instagram
Yeah.
picture and it's like,
It's
I die
the
for you, I lick the
likes.
floor you walk
It's
on,
hard
and
to
guys
get.
just like thumbs up emoji.
Yeah, but
like,
girls be fake. Or no.
All
Nah,
my
they be
likes
capping.
are
Y'all be
genuine.
capping. Y'all be capping.
No, all my likes are genuine. All my crying emojis because they look great are genuine.
True, I
why
don't
am I-
comment
yeah,
and
like, why am I gonna waste my energy if I don't care?
exactly. Exactly.
I'm
All
not
right, but
gonna-
let's waste our energy on stuff that we do care about. Like what? The Poop Cruise! Let's talk about this.
The Poop Cruise documentary has dropped on Netflix.
Literally.
Dropped.
Quite literally just you guys, my parents, I was visiting and they were like, Daniela, have you visited Netflix recently? I was like, you know what, it's been a while. They're like, you need to watch, there's a poop documentary. I was like, what? I looked it up, it's real. So basically it all goes back to February of 2013. So over 10 years ago, the Carnival Triumph caught fire in the middle of the ocean, basically leaving over 4,000 people stranded without power or, most importantly, working toilets. Passengers quite literally had to use showers and biohazard bags for waste.
Oh.
Sewage ended up flooding the cabins.
No.
The cruise was a shit show. Like, quite literally, it was bad, and the documentary goes all into it. The ship ended up being towed all the way to Alabama, and Carnival gave full refunds, future cruise credits, and yeah, now there's a wonderful, hilarious, and honestly, new fear unlocked, inspired by this documentary. Have you guys seen it?
I have, and like I have been wanting to go on a cruise. Like I'm like, oh, wouldn't it be fun to go like to the Alaska cruise, right? Like something fun. Like that's one cruise I would want to do because like being stranded on a boat is scary, and also you don't have Wi-Fi unless you have to pay for it.
You
but I'm
do,
like,
you do, you do.
but you have to pay for it,
Yeah,
and I don't like paying for
you're
shit.
in the middle of the ocean.
I know, but like that just like scared me even more because I'm like, okay, you're stranded on a boat, and then everything stops working, and like you don't have electricity. You have to poop in a bag. You have to like
right.
they're rationing food. You like can't eat. You have to like it's just I don't know, man. I'm second guessing if I would ever want to do a cruise.
Have y'all been on cruises?
Yeah.
Well, bro, I haven't, and now with this
Yes,
one, I don't want
exactly.
to because again, you have to shit in a bag, and there was no power. My wife told me that people were like on the dock because there was no AC.
Yeah, they were
Yes.
just.
Bro.
And then
And
my friend,
pelotas.
speaking of Alaska, my friends did an Alaska cruise, and someone fucking got stabbed on that, and they killed his wife.
No.
So like,
What?
I'm not
Well,
gonna.
yeah, there are fun facts. Like every cruise
That's
you
a
go
fun
on,
fact?
well, every cruise you go
Somebody
on,
dies.
there's like guaranteed at least 5 deaths. They
Yeah.
have body. There's a morgue at each cruise you
No,
hop on.
y'all been on like
Five
I've been on 7 of them. I've been on
So
7.
you 35
and I've been on this
deaths?
one. I've been on Triumph. Now
He's been on the poop cruise, but fun fact, you could still go on it because they simply just renamed it to train. Oh no, not train wreck.
That's what it should be called.
They refurbished it and renamed it to Carnival Sunrise in 2019.
Sunrise. Well, I haven't seen the movie, but like, yo, if y'all haven't been on a cruise, but like, yo, when you use the bathroom, sometimes it's so tight. Like, I remember my brother being like, yo, don't go to the room for 10 minutes. Because it's that encerrado. Imagine if it doesn't want to flush.
Oh God.
It's like it's like the ones in the airplanes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
No, guys, this documentary is wild. Literally,
It
the voice
scared
of
me.
the journey. She comes into the documentary and she gives her point of view of everything she had to say. Like, this was the woman that had to scream, or not like out loud through the intercom, say, "All right, passenger." She had a British accent too. She's like, "For number 1, you will use the shower, and that's the only option. And for number 2, please hold." And then everything started developing, and
My favorite part was that the one guy that they did interview, he like refused to poop. So I don't know what happened, but like he refused to poop. So he like went around the whole cruise ship asking, like, is there a working toilet? Is there a working toilet? Because he found like he heard a rumor that there was. So he like went around the whole
the
place.
chisme started.
Yes,
someone
the chisme
had
started.
the plug.
Had the plug.
Literally.
And then so he like went around the cruise ship and like finally found one, and he like was able to poop. So then he went back to his like family that was with. He was there with his like in-laws. So he told his father-in-law. This was before it was pre-father-in-law. So he had just asked
Yes,
his wife.
he was terrified.
Yes, terrified of like
El
going on
suegro.
this with his suegro. And then so he goes and tells his suegro like, "Hey, I found a toilet." So he takes his father-in-law, and now they're besties, and they travel everywhere except on a cruise. But imagine like he literally this huge cruise went around asking everyone, every like guest, even like the crew members, because he had heard it. And then there's like one toilet, and he found it, and that is like
That's
dedication.
dedication. And I hope he shared that with his fiance. I hope he whispered into her ear, "Babe, I found my
this or a
toilet."
COVID ship? Pick
Oh,
one.
I
COVID.
Pick
forgot
one.
about
There was like a COVID ship that
Ooh.
I
You
think
could
somebody
be- you
had
could
it
be
and they had to like park somewhere and stay there
Yes.
quarantine.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'd
Would you rather
be-
be on the poop cruise or the COVID cruise?
the COVID cruise, because at least there's power, and at least
Yeah.
if I'm
Yes.
Facts.
like, gripping the walls, it's gonna go down.
Facts,
you
facts,
know,
facts. Yeah,
like
yeah.
I can't be with
That's
holding a
true.
bag.
That's crazy.
But Carnival cruises are fun. They get kind of ratchet. At least the
I was
ones
gonna say, aren't they
I've been on 7. I want to say at least 5 out of the 7. There's been a World Star hip hop video that I've filmed
World
on.
Star.
Like it gets crazy, but it's fun. You feel me? Everybody could go. All my cousins pull up. We get crazy on the decks.
and
My
like-
brother went missing on a cruise ship once.
I
could have
almost
been the
flew
one
out
of
of a
five.
slide.
Yeah, my brother got missing for one day on a whole
What?
ship. It
Oh,
was
like they have a
crazy.
little yeah.
So the Disney cruise, like they have that like slide, and it was really windy. We were in the middle of like nowhere,
Oh, shit.
and the guy gets a call, and my mom and I are literally on the thing, and he's like, "Excuse me, wait, don't go, you will fly out of here, you will fly out of here." And my mom and I are just like, "What's going on?"
2 out of the 5.
And they're like, the wind, and there was the whole line behind us. and we all had to be escorted out, and my mom and I had to be like picked up, and it was so
What?
dramatic. Anyway, shit goes down on cruises.
See, that's what's scary, and then you can't just get off and like go live.
It's a city in the sea.
You get towed to Mobile, Alabama, which, by the way, I'm not
Why
gonna lie.
Alabama?
I had to Google. I'm like, wait, Alabama's in like there's like water close to it, and yeah, there is apparently.
They have like this little tiny corner that
My
they
geography
take
is
pride
not-
in.
Like, go dump all this shit over there.
I thought it was in the middle of the U.S. Damn, gotta go back to school. But really quick,
Americans
what's it
really do
called?
not know the geography.
Before we move on, someone did say, I hated to see how the ugly people came out when they had limited food and started taking extra without caring about the rest of the passengers. So sad. Yeah, I mean, it's like COVID. People
Yeah.
were like,
Toilet
oh,
paper,
like, overbuy and over, like, we're greedy as
People
hell.
were like hoarding food because like they were limiting the food. So like say like for lunch they gave you like a sandwich and 2 chips. You would like grab as many stuff as you can because you
double
didn't
up.
know what your next meal was going to be, and that brings out the worst in people.
Damn. Well, in other news, so the Gold Cup weekend, there was a bunch of games, and now we have the semifinalist teams. So that's and those games go down on Wednesday, and the 2 winners from that move on to the finals. So we have U.S. and Guatemala, and then we have Mexico and Honduras on Wednesday. Again, so 2 like I think badass games are gonna go down. So here's a little like bracket right there. And the final on July 6th, so on the weekend.
Mexico, U.S. I want that.
Mexico, U.S.
Yeah,
I
as a
feel like that
as a
would be-
final.
I
That would
want
be
Guatemala
fire.
to beat the U.S. though, because their team. But like
That would be
all
a
the
gr-
Chapinas were like
yeah, a
freaking
great
pumped
win
and
for
like.
Chapinas.
I mean, I thought it was a good game.
And you know what? The
Anything
U.S.
but
does
the
not
US.
deserve a win. We do not deserve any fun right now.
Well,
so like,
I want them to win to lose.
Who?
U.S.
I know, but like we don't.
Like I
need-
want them to win, so then Mexico could beat them.
You think Mexico would even? I don't know. I mean, look, I think they will beat Honduras, but like barely. And then they go to the final. If they go to the U.S. versus Mexico, I don't know if they're gonna win.
Nah, bro, they're in Texas. I think
La
they'll show. I think
República
they'll show
almost
up.
beat Mexico.
The game is
We
in
gotta
Texas,
talk
no?
about that one.
Yeah, dude, DR almost fucking came back. Like they barely
They have
snuck out the
baseball
win.
players on the team.
I know.
You said that right?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. Is it?
Nah, I just made that up.
They probably do.
Oh,
I just made that up. I'm pretty sure one of them had to
I
have
think
played
it's true,
baseball.
Jaden. I
Some of
think
them are
it's true.
baseball players
Yeah.
converted.
So
They
Clipper
have
Carlos
to.
says USA versus Guate is a win-win for me, being a Chapin American. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a good game, regardless of who wins. But, like, damn. So who do we think is the final? And who wins it all? So Sunday, who's going to be there? Mexico on this side?
Mexico wins.
Ice Mexico.
I have Mexico.
Mexico versus Honduras. Mexico wins. And then USA, Guatemala.
Shootout.
Shootout again?
U.S. wins.
US wins?
But we don't like.
Well, because the shootout yesterday, US did win because their goalie was pretty
Yeah.
on it. Versus
And it
Costa
was-
Rica.
but also the U.S. wins because they have the Mexican players.
I'll say
Like,
3-2.
Well, Diego Luna, right?
Yeah, that's why. It's because like either way, Latinos are going to come up because like now the U.S. team is like full of Latinos. I mean, it's always has been, but the star of this like tournament has been Latino. So either way, we're up. But the U.S. just does not deserve to win right now.
Okay. I respect that. It's always Mexico versus US in the Gold Cup. It is. Somehow, some
It's
way, it
the-
always ends up being like that.
Yeah.
I'm just so confused. Aren't there like 3 tournaments happening right now? I thought the Gold Cup and then the World Cup and then, but
So-
that's separate from the World Cup. You guys
It's-
are marketing this wrong because I love soccer and I don't know what's going on. I don't.
Yeah, so there's a Gold Cup, and then there's a FIFA Club World Cup, and then the Leagues Cup, I believe, starts this month in July. Which other one are you talking about? There's another one?
The Europeans are in town.
The
Oh.
gold,
I don't know. I just know
That's
so
the
many
club, the
beautiful,
club.
The Club World
flying
Cup?
soccer
the Club
players
World
are,
Cup.
are
Yes,
around.
the Club World Cup.
Ah, man. Well, let's see. So
Which
we have
all the
Kevino.
Europeans are complaining because apparently it's too hot. There's thunderstorms. There's all this weather that they don't have in Europe, and that we shouldn't host it. We shouldn't host it for other reasons, but not because of weather.
Damn. Well, let's see. People have takes in the comments right here. So Guatemala making history. I have faith on my team. Kevino. You know what? Yeah, dude. If Guatemala wins, put the respect on their name, bro, because like they've been on it, but like there's always little like barely coming up short or like something, and then So I think they could, if they just get over that, they on. And you know what? Mexico, they've been around this thing and they barely always get in there. So if they don't win, I wouldn't be mad. You know.
I need them to win.
And then let's see, people, hot take, shootouts ruin games. I think they do. It's just kind of like, it's sometimes it's up to chance, up to luck. And so if they don't win in the game, like defining it, then I don't know. It's like, eh.
However, I think that ties should be banned, at least when it comes to soccer. We don't tie.
We need
a
a
winner.
Was it a sudden death or like golden goal?
I need closure. Always.
And then we have over here someone glazing Diego Luna top. So anyone but the U.S. is, I guess, a sentiment here at the end of the day. But anyways.
Blankhead.
All right, and across the pond, is that how they say it? There was a wedding. Don't you guys love?
I do, but I also like to judge weddings.
I already so
Oh,
who got
sorry.
married? Who got married?
Oh, no.
Let's be
Judging
real.
wedding
That's
is
all.
the best.
Half of the people that go to weddings, all
I
they
did not
do is
watch
talk.
like 4 weddings on, was it TLC?
Oh,
Not be
I
judgmental.
love that show.
Like that taught me, like that is where I'm like, oh, anyone has a wedding, my hat comes on and I'm like, oh,
you
she
did this
that?
wrong. You did this right,
Oh.
and you two shouldn't even be married in the first place.
Oh man. Well, I
That's
feel
when
like
women are haters.
is this like our royal wedding? Because like they're not royalty, but like, bro, everyone was talking about this. So in case you didn't hear, the guy, Mr. Amazon, Jeff Bezos, got married this weekend, right?
Daddy Prime.
Ben Prime. Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez got married on the 27th in Venice, Italy. It was a 3-day celebration from the 26th to the 28th, and about 200 high-profile guests were there. Obviously, Oprah Winfrey, Bill Gates, the Kardashians, Leo, Tom Brady. And then Lauren Sanchez wore a custom Dolce & Gabbana gown with 27 outfit changes.
Damn. I
And
mean,
she returned them all to Prime. Dropped them off at Kohl's. It's like, can I return these? Yeah.
She probably did.
But obviously, as you guys might have heard, there was a lot of protests, right, from locals.
yeah, the locals
Yeah.
hated it,
So
bro.
the after party moved to the Venetian Arsenal due to security and protests. I thought it was a Venetian Vegas. I'm like, hey, yo, we gotta move. But yeah, the cost of this wedding was 42 to 56 million. Was that pounds? Someone help me out.
Euros.
Euros, bro. I gotta
What is
travel
that?
more. Euros.
I mean, my thing is
That's a
just
lot of
like,
money.
if you're invited as a guest, what do you get them as a gift?
They said they,
They
wanted
said
to know,
no gifts.
right? Yeah.
They said no
They
gifts.
said no gifts.
Well, who brought up the invitation? You guys said it looked like something on Canva.
Their WhatsApp gave, like, the budget didn't give enough for the invitation because it looked like a literal WhatsApp forwarded message.
It's like if your tia was making your like niece's quinceañera one, and they put like the butterflies. They put like, oh, it's in Italy, so they put the like bridges. It was just like whoever finessed them. My hat's off to you, because I hope that you got paid really well to do minimum work. But it was just
Also, they had haters as guests because someone leaked that. Someone leaked that to the
Whoa.
press. All to say, it was a big show. I mean, they put on a performance, blew kisses at the rest of us. And,
Can they still have kids?
What do you mean? Why not?
I mean, they're rich, so I'm sure they can make it all happen.
that's true.
Like, they're
She's-
too old? You mean?
Yeah, like I
kinda.
think, isn't she in her
She's 56.
56?
Sorry, it's public information.
No, I know people that have parents. I'm like, oh, I like your grandpa's cool. He's like, oh, that's my dad. I'm like, oh.
I wonder who
Anyways,
performed.
but
They
they
didn't
could get a sitter. And
They didn't
stuff,
have nobody
right? They could
performing,
afford
right?
it. Huh?
Did you
There
guys see
was
anybody performing? Like,
Rumors
They
that
had a
it was,
performance?
yeah,
Like
like
concerts.
like someone, you know how like when like rich people get married, they'll like hire someone. To
I got
come
John
sing?
Legend to
yeah.
sing. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So the rumors was that like Lady Gaga and Elton John were
oh,
there.
I saw that.
I mean,
She wanted $6 million. I heard.
Lady Gaga and
Lady
Elton
Gaga
John?
wanted
Yeah.
$6 million for the performance, and I think they said no.
that was a rumor. I didn't see like anyone else perform, but JoJo was there. Maybe she
Siwa?
sang. No,
With the girl sings, get out,
Yes.
leave right now.
maybe she sang. I know.
If she did, get that bag, girl, because I know it's been a minute since she's been on the top charts.
I mean, I do support people getting their bags and swindling billionaires, but I don't support.
Yeah, I mean,
The
well,
wedding.
last thing on this slide is that people, protested over tourism, wealth inequality, and environmental impact. So yeah, I mean,
Yes,
look at all
like,
those people getting there,
How
all
do
those
you care? how
private
you
jets
are, like,
flying in.
I care about the environment. I win environmental awards.
Wait, who did?
Lauren Sanchez, she like
Oh, the
won.
wife?
Yeah, and then you show up in a yacht. Yacht are like the biggest
deaf.
polluters. Yes, and then like you have all your friends there on yachts, and you have people flying in. They didn't fly commercial. They all flew private.
jets, yeah.
So like that's even worse on the environment. You have all these people in a sinking city. It's just like, I don't know, man.
Read
It's
the
just
room.
comforting to know, like, no matter where they are, it's not just America that hates them or, like, you know, has an opinion on them. They're known to be billionaires. And what are billionaires in 2025, you know?
There's no good ones, not even Rihanna, not even Beyonce. There's no good ones.
Beyonce, really? I thought she's like Queen Bey or Queen Bee.
I
and all
do
that.
love Beyonce, but I can't critique her.
Okay, that's true.
That's-
yeah, I
you
guess
can-
that's like me and the daughters, like freaking. What's that guy that
Yes.
we talking about earlier?
Don't get me started on
I'm
Clayton
kidding.
Kershaw.
I'm kidding. All right,
Do not
cool.
get me started.
Well, you know what? This conversation got us
We will
talking
start
upstairs a little bit
fighting.
about princess treatment and what's the bare minimum. Because there's a trend going on right now, right? You said on TikTok
Yes.
about what's princess treatment and what's their bare minimum. What do you guys think watching? What is something that's
bare
princess
minimum?
treatment and what's bare minimum? Because I had some thoughts and they already shot me down. What do you guys think is princess treatment and what's bare minimum?
I think bare minimum.
I think everything is bare minimum.
Yeah, because we deserve the world. No, I'm joking. Oh gosh, this is such a. I would.
But
need
like, okay, like
situations.
flowers, bare minimum.
Oh yeah,
What?
for sure. That's
Okay,
something you should
okay,
do, like,
that's an easy
Making
one.
reservations, bare minimum. Like, oh, princess treatment, I think is like if your partner, husband, like knows, like let's say they know you like effing love like puppies. So they get you like
puppy?
Like no, not a puppy, but like they know you love a certain animal. Like let's say you love goats or sloths or whatever, and they like bring you to that animal. So you get to like, you know, be around a whole bunch of puppies. Like that's princess treatment.
That's princess treatment.
Yeah, because it's like they're paying
Okay.
attention to what you love. And, you know, to be loved is to be seen, and they get you what you want without you telling them.
I like that.
That's a princess
What if
treatment.
it's like something that you don't know you need, but they get it for you? Because earlier I brought up that I was like, yo, I take my wife's car when I know that it's getting close to the oil change time. I'll go take it for the oil change. I'll do the tire rotation, and I'll get her a car wash. I'm like, here, babe, your car is like pretty much like rocking and rolling for another couple, 1,000 miles, and so let's do again. Is that bare minimum? Because
Nah,
you
that's
said
princess treatment.
Okay, here's my thing. If like, here's my privilege speaking. But if you're like, dad does that for you, like that's bare minimum for your partner to do it for you. That's like, so like, if my dad would take care of like my car and I never had to learn it, I don't want it to learn, like, that's their responsibility.
the
So that's
dad's or your husband.
my husband,
or your
whoever partner,
boo thing,
yeah,
yeah.
whoever, it's like their responsibility. Like, if you're gonna wash your car, wash my car. If you're gonna take your car to get an oil change, take my car. If you're gonna do like change the liquid or like clean out stuff, rotate the tires.
This is crazy.
If you're gonna do your stuff, do my stuff.
This is crazy.
But again, that's like my privilege talking, and I get that because like not everyone had that. For me, that's bare minimum.
Okay, well, like someone said here, what's king treatment? So what's the opposite for men? It's like,
King treatment.
Don't tell me a haircut.
and then we say
for
cooking, and
my
it's like, oh,
haircut.
well, it's like, you know, that's sexist. It's like, my wife doesn't cook at all. So I would
As she
appreciate a nice,
shouldn't.
you know, cooked meal. At least from the heart. I don't care if it's like
Yeah.
fucking spam. But like, yo, she cooked that for me. It's like, damn, bro. Like,
That I think like cooking for someone is king treatment.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm so easy to please though. Like if you fix my bed, low key, I'll be happy as hell. Bare minimum
That's true.
shit.
But it's our bed.
Yeah, I know.
So is it like, is it really a king treatment or is it just like,
exactly.
minimum.
You just
The
don't
bare
want the
minimum.
room to look
Bare
crazy.
minimum.
what do you think? I
I
feel like
think
you're,
holding the door.
that's bare minimum, no?
No,
Now?
You know what? People don't do that anymore.
I do.
Really?
You-
Bro.
I hold the door,
You
and I
said-
open the car door too.
As you should. That is
I think we need to bring back the simplicities, and I think social media has ruined the simple nature of like life, because we see people like Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez getting, you know, married because they have billionaire budgets, and all of a sudden everything is like, oh my God.
The price tag attached to it.
Oh my
or whatever.
God, I don't have a ramo buchon. Oh my God, he didn't get me a
Oh.
new car.
Yeah.
Then again, I do expect a lot of intention and energy behind everything that is done, and that should be shown. Like I shouldn't be like, okay, let's go to dinner, and then I'm over here like, hey, what time? Where are we going? What's the vibe? No. You should be able to tell me, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go here, and maybe the vibe for your outfit is this. Like, that's princess treatment. That's like, there's effort, there's conversation. Because I'm the type of girl that likes to be involved. I can't lose control. I'm very...
But then it's like I can act like that and just be like, I'll take care of everything. That is princess treatment too, right?
But I don't like for me. I think it depends on
If
you
I'm
as
paying
a
for
person.
everything,
But yeah, because like, what if like for someone that's like, oh, I'll take care of everything means like literally, oh, we're not doing anything. I took care of it though. But then there's people that like again expect certain
But I
things
also think
to be
it's like, what is, everyone has a different definition.
Standard?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's personal to us all. Like, I'm super independent. For me, it's almost offensive if someone wants to like I hate the whole provider thing. It's not for me, because I feel like I lose control in my own, autonomy.
Yes, you should always have your own finances. So if you
Oh,
ever
for
need
sure.
to leave them, you can.
Yeah.
damn, bro. Well, someone said shut the fuck up, stop yapping. I'm like, all right, bet.
but the videos are funny because they're like
Jose!
the TikTok videos are just
Jose
kind of
Alonso.
funny because the
I'm
dudes are like
always gonna
sitting
yap.
on a chair. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh no, like you tell me not to yap, I'm gonna fucking yap.
Hey, yo, chill. Okay.
But the
let's see,
videos
what's
like
the
the dude's on a lawn chair, right? And they're reading, and then the
Oh, yeah.
wives are like with a hose wetting them if they answer wrong.
Oh, that's how it is. Like you give them certain situations.
Yeah. So like,
and then,
let's say like, yeah, you like they're sitting on a chair and you have like the hose to them, and you're like, yeah, like oil change. And if they say bare minimum, then you
You wet them.
wet them.
It's like I mowed the lawn.
Bare minimum.
So wait, but is that princess treatment then, or
Bare minimum. So
Bare minimum.
if they say like the wrong answer, then you hose them.
but you tell them? So like, let's say my wife's like, oh, taking out the trash. I'm like, that's the bare minimum. Then
Yeah,
I'm
then
good.
she wouldn't hose you.
But if she's like, oh, like freaking going to buy my pads when I'm out because I had your kid and stuff, and I'm like, oh, princess treatment. She's
Oh,
like,
that-
what?
that-
No, you should be doing that.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
gotcha.
a hose. That's a hose.
I like this hot take. There's no bare minimum or princess king treatment. If you really love your partner, judgment of actions or your partner should not be classified in some informal chart.
Kevin kind of
Agree
ate with that.
That's deep. That's beautiful. And you know what? If they're messing up, that's when you should start the conversation. If you have to constantly compare yourself and your relationship to everyone else's, you don't have to go into, princess or king treatment. Figure it out with them and know your values, your morals, and what you both want in life. Because in the end, that's all that matters, right?
Facts.
That Kevin kind of ate with that one.
Kevino be cooking, bro. Hot take. And it's funny because I was gonna say about the whole car door thing. It kind of, I guess that your bare minimum or princess treatment evolves or pivots throughout your life. Because for me, I don't hold open the door for my wife anymore because my holding the door now is I put the baby in the car seat while she gets in, gets herself settled, and I'll finish up with that. Because then homegirl will be over here like, and I'm like, yeah, yo, chill. And then, I put the seatbelt on and everything. Meanwhile, mommy's like with her coffee, getting herself seat. Like, that's fine with me. Also, like, we don't fit in the garage with both doors. But but that's how it is. And so that's my holding the door open for her now.
That's
It's like,
it does evolve.
So.
I like that take. It depends on what era of life you're at. That definitely.
Yeah. Oh, someone said I look like DJ Khaled without the hat. What is it called? Another one. Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, that's been 30 minutes of yapping. Sorry, Jose Alonso. Sorry for yapping. But thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you, Papa. But yeah, it'll be a short week, y'all. So hang in there. 4th of July is coming up, which we should talk about that next time.
When is
Because,
it? When
do
is
we even
it?
celebrate that? Do you turn up for the 4th of July?
No.
Save it for Wednesday. All right, y'all. See you guys on Wednesday.
It's on Friday.
It's on Friday, but no,
I thought it was
Wednesday's
next
the-
week.
No, it's this
Friday.
week, bro.
So wait, so what? We off Thursday and Friday? Don't tell me.
Yeah.
Yo, for real?
America's birthday.
Yo, why didn't nobody
Birthday.
tell me anything?
We did.
We've been
We're telling
talking
you
about
now.
It's a 4-day weekend for us, right?
For some of us.
So Wednesday I can go out and chill and not have to worry till Monday.
Yeah.
Nah,
You can disassociate from real life for a little bit.
I'm gonna go off the grid.
Oh, shit. All right.
I
We
might
lost
lose
y'all.
a finger.
But anyways, see you guys on Wednesday, 12 p.m. PT on IG. This has been...
Daniela.
Gene,
Diana.
You're going to be here Wednesday as well?
I dare you. Come on.
Fake.
Come on.
All right. And I'm Alejandro. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.